Raymond loved to draw. Raymond loved to draw anytime and anywhere. He also loved to just draw anything, even odd things like trash cans. One day, Raymond was drawing a vase of flowers. His brother, Leon, leaned over his shoulder, and he burst out laughing. "What is that?" he asked. This made Raymond very sad. His little sister heard Leon talking to him and laughing at him in the other room. Poor Raymond. He was just so upset he couldn't even answer his brother. He just crumpled up his drawing and he threw it across the room. Leon's laughter haunted Raymond. He kept trying to make his drawings look right, but they never did, and he just kept piling and piling up all of his art into trash piles. After many, many months and many crumpled sheets of paper, Raymond was ready to give up. Raymond took his pencil and decided he was done. He let it go. He was so upset. Marisol, his sister, was watching him. "What do you want?" he said. And she responded, "I was just watching you draw." Raymond sneered and said, "I'm not drawing. Go away." Marisol just ran away, but not before. She picked up a crumpled sheet of paper he threw down, and he yelled, "Hey, come back here with that!" And Raymond raced after Marisol up the hall and into her room. He was about to yell, but fell silent when he saw his sister's walls. He stared all around her room at the crumpled art gallery. He couldn't believe his eyes. He was just so happy to see all of his work. And Marisol exclaimed, "They're just all so beautiful. And this one's one of my favorite paintings," Marisol said, pointing to a beautiful work of art. "That was supposed to be a vase of flowers," Raymond said, "but it doesn't look like one." "Well, it looks vase-ish," she exclaimed. "Vase-ish?" They do look ish. Raymond felt light and energized. Thinking ishly allowed his ideas to flow freely. He began to draw what he felt, loose lines quickly springing out without worry. Raymond once again drew and drew the world around him, making an ish drawing, and it felt wonderful. He drew things that looked tree-ish, house-ish, boat-ish, afternoon-ish, fish-ish, and sun-ish. Then Raymond realized he could draw ish feelings too. Things like peace-ish, silly-ish, and excited-ish. His ish art inspired ish writing. He wasn't sure if he was writing poems, but he knew they were poem-ish. He wrote his poems everywhere. He wrote them in his room, in his bed, outside. He pondered about the things in the world. Why, he wrote a poem that said, "Pond, ponder, dream yonder, pond, pond, yond, yawn, gleam, wander," by Raymond. He began to create his art all over the place again. He was so inspired. One spring morning, Raymond had a wonderful feeling. It was a feeling that not even ish words and ish drawings could capture. He decided not to capture it. Instead, he simply savored it. And Raymond lived ishfully ever after in his creative world of ish drawings, ish poems, and everything ish that made him happy. The End. A book by Peter Reynolds called Ish. Adapted by Shelley Bailey. Artwork by Shelley Bailey. Puppet Operation by Jillian Albritton.